We're live.
We're live on the internet. Please.
I really hope.
Please.
Fingers crossed. Guys in the chat, please let us know if you can hear everything. There have been a lot of changes. So let's
Intro still rolling. That's why. Okay.
Yeah, so let's go to the chat and let's make sure everybody can hear us before I've made this mistake.
Spectre.
I have made this mistake of talking and nobody can hear me. So I'm going to wait for the live show guys to let me know. You guys can hear me, and then we'll get the show going. Chase O's Hobbit of Chaos 20 pies from pies?
A 20-piece.
Oh, a 20-piece. McDonald's with Dr. Pepper. Hashtag pies. Oh, my God.
20 pies?
We can hear. Okay, cool. We love it.
Welcome.
Thank Jesus.
I see chat's been talking about chaos. Welcome to the chaos.
It is.
That's
it
what today is
truly
be.
been chaos.
It's been chaos for a minute now.
Almost 2 weeks, Yeah, so, guys, before we get into the show, we have to talk about some stuff that is maybe a little obvious right now.
Talk louder. We can't hear you. Andy, are you messing with us, or is this legit?
Yeah, we can hear you, Chase. Okay, cool. We're going to go with the audio. My audio looks okay.
Yeah, levels look okay.
Okay, cool. I'm going to keep going. So, guys, we've had some changes around the shop.
Yep.
Not going to go into crazy detail about it because I'm just not going to do that. But Bo is no longer part of the...
Oh, hashtag where's Bo already in the chat.
Yeah, that's understandable. Bo's a huge part of the channel, so that's very understandable. And, guys, this has happened multiple times. We'll peel back the curtain for a minute. At the end of the day, everything we do here is a business and all that kind of stuff. So with a business, people come and people go, and it's happened in the past where we've had different guys in here and they've, we've got to the point where they moved on to their next thing or for whatever reason. The only thing I will say in this situation is Bo and I had differing opinions on some stuff, and Bo decided to go his own route. So he is no longer going to be in the shop. He hasn't been here for, I think,
2 weeks.
Tomorrow, next Monday will be 2 weeks.
Yep.
So it's been a little chaotic here. I do want to tell you guys specifically, I apologize for not having the live show the last couple weeks. It's been even more than that.
Yeah,
so
it's been chaos, and a lot of it was getting this computer reset back up.
So we had to rearrange all the computers in the shop because we're now streaming on a different machine. So we're all gonna just cross our fingers that this goes all right. But we've kind of semi-tested everything. I think it's gonna work for the next little while. Until we can.
Future, we should be
so
A-okay until we get a little more complex with overlays and things like that.
Right. But yeah, I don't like missing that many weeks in a row. It really freaking sucks. But as you can imagine, transitioning from Bo being the full-time editor of the media company and now we don't have an editor, or we didn't have an editor, and then I had to kind of step back into the, okay, cool, I'm editing everything again. That is taking up a large amount of my time. I'm going back to the days of old. I will say, not to pat myself on the back or not, but I started a First Ride edit today at 1 o'clock.
Yep.
I am about right now 30 minutes from being done. That's 3.5 hours.
Hey, I started that edit that I'm working on a week ago.
Yeah.
No, I started, I guess, on Monday, and it's probably...
You've been chugging through that one.
Half an hour to 45 minutes of being done, but it's WBRGs take a long time.
They do take a long time.
And I'm new, so I'm still working on that.
So at this point, what we're trying to do is I'm trying to teach Pat how to edit to kind of like... At this point, you're just trying to help lay the groundwork for me to come in and finish edits and stuff. So we're working our way through it. We're trying to make it work. And moving forward, now that we got the live show thing figured out, no ghost audio.
Ghost, hit me with a soundboard.
Ghost is gonna hit you with a woo.
Yeah, that's nice. Not coming through. Hold on, I might be able to fix that on the fly.
So I'll let you play with that. But yeah, guys, that's the kind of not weird news, but like that's the news that's going on. That's the way things are going to be for the next little while. And obviously, Pat's going to be my co-host now on Live on Two Wheels. You guys have seen Pat on plenty of stuff, so
Yep, I done been
we
here.
don't have to reintroduce a new a new host. But yeah, that happened. Hold on, I'm gonna hydrate while Pat figures this stuff out. Dude, I've been really into Liquid Death.
Dude, they're good.
On accident.
You sent me to the store the other day to like buy you a 6-pack, and I'm like, bud.
I don't know what happened. I think I randomly grabbed one, and then I'm like, I appreciate the marketing so much that I'm going to start drinking them when I want fizzy water. So that's what's happening now. So yeah, guys, the rest of this episode, I think what we want to do, you guys probably saw recently if you're up to date on the videos on the channel, we released the Iron Butt Attempt 2 video, which was super exciting.
Jeez, Chase, what's up?
Wait, what? Oh wait. Oh wow, Chase, member for 6 months, dude. That's awesome. You know, it's hard to pay you when you aren't here. LOL. Glad you're back though, and I'll never complain about more Pat.
Aw, thanks, man.
That's awesome, Chase. We appreciate the 6 month thing, man.
Thank you.
All right, so yeah, so we recently put out the second attempt at the Iron Butt video, and you guys know I took my Ibex to get on ADV Fest, so I kind of figured it would be a fun episode to kind of like talk about long distance riding and what you think it's gonna be, what it ends up being, and stuff like that. So that's kind of like the topic I want to get into on today's episode. Also, I might be biting off more than I can chew here, but
don't tell me that.
I know this is the story of my life for the last 2 weeks.
I mean, honestly.
So I know that a lot of you guys have made it very clear that we are bad about getting the audio version of this podcast up, and I 100% agree with you. It is terrible.
It's just accurate.
It is accurate. I am putting it out there right now that my goal is for the audio version to go live Friday mornings the day after we do them here. That is what I'm going to try for. My Friday mornings from now on are going to be get the live show uploaded, audio version, and get a first ride posted. That is what every one of my Friday mornings is going to start looking like. You have my word. I'm going to work on it as much as I possibly can. So hopefully we'll have that a lot more consistent moving forward. Okay, at this point, I think we can get into the actual show now. Now that we've got that out of the way, now that we're all caught up, hold on, we had a donation from Hobbit of KOAZ. Hobbit of Cameos? Don't stress. Bubble, we love you. Hobbit of KOAZ, even though your name is now Chaos, thank you, sir. I do appreciate it. If we do the Iron Buckies and we
Chase
go past...
gifted 5 memberships. Jeez.
Chase is back, baby.
Chase gifted me one.
Wait, what?
How did that happen?
Pat got gifted.
How did I get gifted? I don't know. I'll gift it to somebody else next stream.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I think it is randomly assigned to whoever's watching.
That's so great.
That's hilarious.
I love that.
Well,
Chase.
I'll gift it to somebody else next
Chase has just been waiting in the background, just waiting for us to go live. We come back and he's like, gift.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's so great. Okay, guys, we're gonna get back into the show. All right, I'm going through my thing. We have a new overlay that I'm pretty excited about. When we show the computer, don't do it yet because we'll show the computer later on, and I'll show you guys the new overlay I made. I'm pretty excited about it.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so if you guys are new, God, if you're new, this is a bad show.
Yeah. This is a little ridiculous.
This would be such a terrible show to be your first show because it's like, who are you guys talking about? What is going on? Guys, this is Live on Two Wheels, your weekly motorcycle live show. It is also available in podcast form over on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all the regular places you guys can listen to the audio version if you're so inclined, if Chase actually says what he is going to do and puts it out.
Yeah, we do realize, appreciate the heads up there, Shannon. We do realize that A lot of the alerts that we're used to are not going to be coming through this stream. That's why we're trying to stay on top of it with reading them out of chat for you guys, because
that is a good note. So
we're
we used
using
to
a
use
different streaming software right now. We
Yeah.
are going to get back to the old one because obviously this one's giving us problems.
Ride Smart Kinda Weekly podcast. True. Yeah, so guys, typically we use Streamlabs, and that's what kind of pops stuff up. But with everything going on, we're on OBS right now just
Yeah, we're
because
on
we can
basic
make
OBS,
it.
'cause
We
I
know
can
we
make
can
it-
make that work.
Yeah, I know OBS front and back pretty well, but Streamlabs is a little different. Not a ton, but a little bit, and I just haven't played with it in a long time.
Yeah, I knew I could get this because, like I said, we're on a new computer and we're doing everything brand new. So I'm like, I know I can get us live with OBS.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Now that we have this live and this is working, now in the background we can work on Streamlabs because I do love Streamlabs. I love that when little shit pops up and the terrible, terrible noises when people subscribe. But that's not a terrible noise.
Nope. That one's fine.
But yeah, we will work back up to that point. So we're basically like we've taken the jungle gym and just thrown it to pieces. And now we're gonna build it back up.
Yeah, we're reassembling a jungle gym, but we don't have the instructions. So
It's basically like a WBRG episode.
that checks out. Yeah, if you haven't seen our last couple WBRGs, they're pretty ridiculous.
It's my own words. Look, I understand what's going on. Okay, yeah, this is Live on Ontwowheels, weekly, semi-weekly motorcycle live show, and
Occasionally weekly.
semi-weekly. If you guys want to support the show, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can become a member here on YouTube, which is on the Live on Ontwowheels YouTube channel. It's like $4.99 a month, and you get some cool stuff. Here, let me show. Oh, we get to show the screen. All right, go to the screen thing.
Pew.
Hey, we're on the screen still, but you can see the screen. How great is this?
Yeah, so we changed that up a little bit.
I'm so excited about it. For not many reasons, but that's... Hey, Pat. You're over there. Hey, Pat. Hey, hold on. Nah. Nah.
Stop it.
Okay. We're not throwing anything back and forth. Okay, anyway, I love being on the screen and still being able for you guys to see stuff. So, if you guys go to the YouTube channel, you'll see us live on Two Wheels here. Click that join button, and if you click that join button, you get access to all of these badges. They change with time. So if you're here for 6 months, you get a little 6 next to your helmet. And when you get to 12 months, you change colors. It's a pretty cool spot. You also get all of these emojis down at the bottom. If you guys are one of our members, drop them emojis in the live chat.
Drop them in chat, gang.
Drop them in chat. Oh wait, can you go back to cam only? So that's all the stuff you guys get for membership.
It's not
I
touch
did.
screen anymore.
My brain is going back in the day. With Live on Ontwowheels. But yeah, guys, if y'all can...
Can you please retire the fart sound that was Bo's thing? Dang, Mark.
Jeez.
No, I'm not going to hit that button. That's not the one you thought you wanted.
I don't know what I'm pressing over there.
Fund Ruckus, Ride Ruckus, ADV Build the Ruckus, Do Ruckus Giveaway to members, Ruckus.
Yes. Okay, so if you guys
there
want to
you
support
go.
the show, you can do that. Other ways to support the show, WBRgarage.com. We're building an R6. We're going to give it away. If you guys want to win it, that's how to do it over there. It's a good time. But if you want to join the inside crew of everybody, we got a Discord server that you guys can check out. And I actually have a new room in the Discord server.
I stole it today.
A lot of you guys that are on the Discord may have noticed that there is now a Ghost. What do I call it?
The
help chase edit.
The help chase edit. Thread.
So,
oh, Ghost, y'all can't hear. He said, "Have others do my job."
So, what I do is while I'm editing, if I come up with a meme or some image that I need, I ask in that Discord channel. For the meme or the image or something, and it's kind of awesome because you guys can just like attack the internet and find it. I don't know where my mug is. I think it's over in the bay. But yeah, so because grabbing stuff off the internet like takes a long time, like out of the edit that I'm working on. So it's been hilarious to
the stuff
like
y'all come up with is better than what we can
bro.
find
Y'all
anyway.
are so fucking good in the Discord. I love it. So I'll literally be
and our
like,
Discord link is
in the live chat if Ghost puts it there. Please, Ghost, I love you a long time. Yeah, so it's really neat to be able
do
to
you not know what it is? I literally don't, and I'm the community manager. That's not helpful.
no idea what it is, but it's discord.gg slash whatever that is.
Well, hold on. I thought we had like a.
Oh, it's slash on the number 2 wheels. Because I had to put it in the first thread. But yeah, it's kind of neat to be able to like talk with you guys while I'm editing, and you guys can grab way better memes than I can find. It's been really fun, and when I get into an edit that's not a first ride, I'm always going to be in there, so that was super cool. But you can go to the Discord. It's totally free. You guys can join and be part of the crew. And we, every week, like to do a moto shout-out because we have a page for you guys to post photos of your motos. It's called Moto Photo. And we do shout-outs from the photos that you guys post there.
We got some super chats. Hold on, where are they at?
Oh, God. We got super chats? Shoot.
Hashtag fund the ruckus named Frodo.
Oh, we should name the ruckus Frodo. That's hilarious. All right, so
you have to read these. That's the whole shtick, right?
Oh my God, yes. Okay, Hobbit of KOAS. The show on 10/26/23. I'd love to cameo. 10/26/23. Is that a Thursday? Like that's everything. Can we have Hobbit of KOAS in the studio? Okay, shoot me an email. We'll figure this out.
Chase at chaseontwowheels.com.
Chase at chaseontwowheels.com it is. Sounds like you could use a certain Chaos Hobbit. Jesus,
it's
man.
True.
You can just comment. You don't have to do a thing every time. Okay, go to the my screen. And I have a really freaking dope photo going back to our Moto Photo
before
shout
his
out.
birthday. Well, for sure.
That's
We'll
pretty
get you
awesome.
on for a birthday stream.
Okay, so this is Discord member D2 Judgment Dave with a street triple in what looks like the fucking mountains.
I think that's got to be Colorado. Is that
Bro, look at the
That's not-
clouds. Look at the, I can't zoom in. Damn it. Look at the clouds.
Why can you not? zoom
That
in?
is insanity. That is also, I would not trust myself riding that bike on a dirt road. Maybe that's like right off of a paved road, and he just kind of like,
No, you just got to try harder.
no. Okay, going to the next one. Oh my God, so many things. I went the wrong direction. The next one we have is Discord member The EMS Project with a beautiful sunset and a Ninja 1000 set up for touring mode.
Yeah, gotta love the double bags, the side bags, and the
Bro,
top
he's
case.
got all the bags. The only bags he doesn't have that an ADV bike would have is
Tank
like the
bag,
little
maybe?
side
the
bags
little
here.
side guys, yeah. Ooh.
Oh, well,
okay.
congratulations
What's
to
up, bro?
her.
How you doing?
All
You know
right.
how many members we have? I found out today.
In Discord?
Yeah.
I don't know how many subs I have, so I have no idea.
Okay, we have just over 3,400 Discord members.
Is that a lot?
Yeah. Is that a lot?
That's great. I don't know, like, numbers are relative. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Anyway, moving on. We have Trey Dog, SmortCon attendee, pushing that sponsorship with Ghost.
With
Ghost. For Ghost.
You'll love to see it.
I am sad that we don't have a sponsorship with Ghost energy drinks because we are set the fuck up for it.
Mm-hmm.
I would dare say I would drink a Ghost energy drink every episode if we got that sponsorship. Because how fucking cool is it if we had a spectral producer that we call Ghost and we're drinking Ghost energy drinks?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Y'all can't hear him. God,
At this point, we're giving them
after the
free
show.
advertising, which is bullshit. God.
Not sponsored, but would like to be. Would also love to be sponsored.
Not sponsored,
by our
but
boys.
No, don't put that down.
Red
Put that
Bull.
down.
I'm
We're trying
just
to get
saying.
Ghost first.
I'm trying to go to F1.
We'll go to Red Bull after we get like verbally denied
The
from Ghost.
SmortCon Cardo is in that photo as well. Yes, it is. I see it just on the edge of the helmet.
The show it. Is that all the ones we have? That is. All right, we can go back to the full screen.
Back to full screen.
Hardy boys. So yeah, that's our Moto Photo shout out. We appreciate all you guys over on Discord. I keep telling you guys I keep having plans for it, but I have news that I didn't even tell you that I got from an email this morning and totally forgot about. More cool stuff is
I'm a
coming
little
to
offended
Discord.
now.
Today's been a long day. Okay, so before we get into the episode, we have the fun part, and that's the quick shifter. If you guys don't know what the quick shifter is, that's a video that our spectral producer puts together that goes over the news in the motorcycle universe in a very quick fashion. And we only have 30 seconds to talk about each topic. It's been copied all over the world. It's the quick shifter. Okay.
You ready?
No. Hold on. Let me get it on the screen. I had to, Ghost. I'm so sorry. All right. Quick shifter, baby. Oh, no. Oh, no. I can't hear it. Oh, shit.
Is it muted?
It's not. It is important. It is very important. Hold on. Pause. Let me figure this out.
All you did was, your dingus, all you did was pull the feed from your laptop.
No. I know what I'm doing. Look, external headphones. Okay, cool. That's what I want. My audio wasn't up. Here we go. You got this, Chase. Goddamn right I do.
There you go.
Don't you fucking doubt me. I kind of know what I'm doing sometimes. I ain't gonna let my boy Ghost not have the fucking audio. Get out of here. Think I'm a fucking amateur? I am.
I was like, literally.
Hey, we can look. People can see us react to the quick shifter. How fucking great is
this? Do you want to
this?
go first? Or you want to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I am so excited. Ghost, are you excited now? You get to see my face while I read your shit. This one is for Andy Ugooney. K-Team announces price for the updated 2024 390 Duke in hashtag India, hashtag IYKYK.
If you know, you know.
That price in India equates to around $3,750 USD, but the price of the outgoing Duke was $5,899. So, hashtag India getting a deal?
We got 5
Question
seconds.
mark.
India's getting a deal because they're built there, so they don't have to pay for shipping costs. To
Also,
get it all the way to the US.
this
But
thing
also
looks dope.
Yeah, the new design is sweet.
Oh my god, sorry I can't read.
That's okay. CF Moto gives a teaser for the new high-performance sport bikes at the 2023 CF Moto Day. The new 500 SR 4-cylinder and the 675 SR 3-cylinder, and they've been under development for a little over 3 years now. We had a great call with a certain company this morning.
We had a call, but we
some
can't
cool
say
stuff,
anything.
I'm really bummed I can't tell you anything, but
I can confirm it has nothing to do with what's on the screen right now, but
It's
that doesn't
true.
mean it's not exciting.
they are. I will tell you that those are not coming to the U.S. next year.
I
can tell you that.
want these so bad. I hope to Jesus they're as good as everything else they have. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, this one's me. Oh god.
Yep.
U.S. motorcycle thieves. Oh shit, my video. U.S. motorcycle thieves raise for the 3rd consecutive year. Most bikes are stolen in July, February, the least, with an average of around 4,500 stolen every month. Top 3 states for most thefts: California, Florida, Texas. My R6s would like to disagree. Georgia's got to be up there.
I've never had a bike stolen. I have had a car stolen, which was frankly rude.
Bro,
But
we
hey,
got it.
easy way to not get your bike stolen is to just ride it all the time. They can't steal it if you're on it.
I rode mine all the time. They still got stolen. This is terrible news. We need better locks. Anyway.
Cardo announces the new Pack Talk Edge phones. Now you can use your Edge unit off the bike to communicate with others in your Pack Talk group. Useful for instructors, media crews, parents, and random fun. We may or may not have had some,
We have some of these coming in the mail. We are excited.
We've been beta testing like their prototypes for a long time.
I've got ears in, else I would run grab those and show you guys the things we use on our camera car, but we use kind of their like early versions of like trying
I'll go get
this
it
out.
when the quick shifter's over.
Yeah, they're awesome. I am so excited. I messaged our Cardo guy and he's like, bro, you got them in the mail. And I was like, yes. It's my favorite time of the week. It is my favorite time of the week. I haven't got to do this in multiple weeks.
I know, I'm excited.
Yay!
Ghost tip of the week.
Finally.
This is sponsored by Ghost.
I do love the
over on
tip.
Instagram, of course.
Oh, gross.
Here we go.
Ghost tip of the week. When things seem down, remember that cupcakes are just muffins that believe in miracles.
No, cupcakes are muffins with funny hats.
Oh, God. Cupcakes are great. Also, muffins are okay, but
Muffins are great.
cupcakes are
muffins are great.
that believed in their dream and went
Cupcakes
for
are
it.
better.
Cupcakes are better than muffins? That's what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure that you're correct. Because I would tell you wrong. Oh, no. We got 5 minutes left. I hope I don't get slayed right here, because I feel like it might happen.
No, you're good.
Ghost, did you treat me okay in this video?
Week on Instagram.
Okay, I'm good, thank God.
The title is We Survived Smort, so I figured it's probably about SmortCon, you dingus.
I hope so. SmartCon 2023 in 3 minutes. A ghost story. Oh my God, this is great. Ghost, you do so good with your 360 footage. I am jealous about it.
Some good views.
This is so motivating.
feel like the little, like the bird emoji, just like.
I'm motivated to do something right now.
Zing! Oh, Spectre got hit with an ad. Unfortunate. Get wrecked.
This is giving like my childhood watching a TV show Saturday morning type thing, and I'm digging it. Oh my god, a cow. Just
Moo.
how dare he not move?
I don't remember going to SmortCon. Get it? Because I'm fat.
Hey,
Hey,
Bucky.
I do love a good K&N air filter though. So. And their air oil separator's nice and smooth. Hey, I watch this because I'm subscribed to Ghost. Good man, Josh. Ghost says thanks. Y'all couldn't hear.
Whoa, was that y'all's Airbnb? Bro, that thing's awesome.
Yo,
That's
pocket bike.
hilarious. Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bro, that's just wanting to snap your ankle. Good god.
I like poor financial decisions, including but not limited to snapping ankles.
Look at your boy Ghost leading the pack.
Ooh.
Hell yes.
He must be one smart man.
Haha. So good.
Oh, Hobby got hit with a double, a Yamaha and a Cowie commercial. Yamaha and old Kowalski's.
God, Ghost, every time I see your bike, I'm like, damn it, that thing is solid.
Yeah.
I'm ready to.
Oh, dude.
Are we going to swap bikes? Hell yes.
Good old Touareg. Didn't he just get that Touareg?
Hey, Trey.
Hey! His girl was there too, I believe. She just bought an XSR 900.
Very cool.
I think it was that Trey's girl? I think so.
You guys did slow races. I love it. Oh my god.
Hey, Heather's
guys-
in the chat.
You guys
Hey,
are so
Heather.
solid. Oh, my wife Heather. Hey. Love you, babe.
Love you, Mom.
Ah, Ghost, you're too good for this show.
We got
so
super
sorry.
chats.
Right there was like a hidden entrance sign. You know how pissed off I would be if I had like some secret entrance in my fucking lair and the county come by and was like, hey, it's right here.
Guys, this is the third time I've asked you to stop putting the sign to my secret entrance.
Oh my god.
I could just see you like Cobra Commander at a fucking county commission meeting. You sons of bitches.
I have paid my dues.
Heather, tell Chase to go to SmortCon.
I am here to announce that I am going to SmortCon 2024. I've decided that not only does Ghost need a raise, but I'm buying him a ruckus as well.
Oh.
That's not a bad AI voice
That's
generation.
not terrible. For me not having done it,
Yeah.
that's not terrible.
What other Heather question mark? Hold on, what?
No, because I was like, my wife Heather, so like, yeah,
Oh.
that's a fair point. I don't even know
Dummy.
another Heather.
He's just a dummy. I don't know what to tell you.
You don't have to tell her, bro. Shit. If anybody
she
knows, I think I've known.
I'm real happy my wife's not here to also collaborate
Yeah.
that I'm a dummy.
I think I've known Heather more than any other human, other than like family members.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
Yeah,
Talked about that. Y'all have known each other 20 years.
it's something crazy, dude.
It's bananas.
Ghost, fantastic. Everybody, give
Thank
claps
you.
in the
GG's
chat.
to Ghost. I'm gonna go back to our live cam. Oh, I wish you guys could hear that.
farted. Bye. Oh, shit.
A good episode, that one. Ghost, thank
hold
you
on.
so much for putting that together. How
we
did?
get
Oh
more
wait,
super chats?
we can't freaking hear Ghost. This is sad.
I know. We did
I
get
want
one more
to-
super chat.
Oh, another super chat. I'll buy dinner if y'all tour the Kia plant on Tuesday next week after I get off work.
That is very short notice, my friend.
That is extremely short notice. Thank you so much for the offer. Will not be able to take advantage. Yeah, that sucks. We don't have Ghost in here because I want to ask Ghost about SmartCon.
This table just stabbed me in my.
That's rude.
That was very rude.
Are you sure everybody can't hear Ghost?
Stop talking. Ghost, say something when we're done talking. Yeah.
Oh,
nothing.
it's-
Nothing. There's no. You don't have an input for him.
I mean, like, it's not one of these, right? And, like, I've got it off or something.
Try again, Ghost. No.
Well, so I don't think it has to be a source on OBS because your audio is going through the Rodecaster.
Right, but it's pulling it from Discord. It's pulling it from Discord on this computer. Open Discord on that. If you open Discord there, it'll pull.
You don't think it'll like loop
No.
craziness?
No.
All right, guys. Technical attempt right here. I'm going to try to open up Discord and get you guys ghosting here because I would really love to ask you about SmartCon and stuff.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm going to see if I can play some shenanery.
So you go to the main screen. Yeah, and I'll try to figure this out. You guys are in the green room? Okay. Here we go. Green room.
Mic on Discord is.
I'm just, hold on.
Oh, no.
You need to mute your mic on Discord.
Okay.
Okay, I've muted my mic now. And
One of you, not both of you, because now I can't hear either one of you.
How's that? Echo.
Michael, check 1, 2.
See, we're getting yours, no problem. Oh, it's because I'm signed in on this Discord. You're signed in on yours.
this is so terrible. I'm leaving.
It's because we were using
All right, I leaved it.
different Discord channels. So
leaved it.
You leaved it? That's
I did.
English. How do I do this? Hold on.
Yeah, probably
Listen,
so.
you're making sense, and I don't appreciate that.
True. All right, so next week we will ask Ghost about SmartCon. If I no, because Ghost will remind me, and it'll be a great time. Okay, so at this point we've got through everything. There's really no housekeeping other than Chase is spending all day working and all night working editing. That's really the only housekeeping that we have. We have a lot of cool videos coming out. We do have all of our content coming from ADV Fest. We've been getting a lot of comments about that. It's taking a long time, but we're getting there. I think I only need 2 more days to get out our first Get on ADV Fest video. Very excited about getting that off. Okay, so now we can just spend the rest of the episode like just chit-chatting and talking.
I know. I am obviously trying to figure this out real quick. I'm trying to see any of my OBS guys in chat. Jump in chat for a second. The echo is hilarious. I agree. We got a super chat you need to read, sir.
Sorry, let me choke in the background. I have an idea for a first ride. Hey, Hobbit of KOAS. Let me know what your idea.
The echo is perfect for the stream. You know what?
It does kind of make sense.
It does.
It's not the most professional, but you know what? Neither are we. Okay, so let's just get into the topic. We'll figure all this out off camera and do that. What is the longest you've ever ridden in one day on a motorcycle?
So I have gotten accidentally very close to an iron butt.
How does one accidentally ride 1,000 miles? Because let me tell you, it's a lot.
Because I got on the bike and was
this a Super T?
No, it was the KLR. It was a KLR 650.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So essentially what I did is I rode from my house here in Atlanta to Johnson City, Tennessee.
Okay.
Which is something...
Nowhere near Iron Butt.
No, but the way I went was like... I want to say it was like
Did you go to California first?
No, so hold on. It was just shy of like 400 miles, I believe.
Uh-huh.
And then like 6 hours later turned around and came back.
What was your driving want for?
I wanted to see my family for Thanksgiving real bad. So all of my family, oddly enough, I'm wearing my Johnson City t-shirt. All of my dad's side of the extended family lives in Johnson City, Tennessee.
Okay.
And it was Thanksgiving one year, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go.
What year was that? That it was Thanksgiving.
I just don't remember the year that it was. I think it was 20.
I'm sorry, just the way you said that was like it was the year that there was an actual Thanksgiving.
There was Thanksgiving that year?
I was thankful that year. Every other year, I'm not.
That year. But no, it was like I think it was 2017 or 2018. I don't remember. Either way, I took off on the KLR and went up. Yeah, Trey Dog. Went up to Johnson City, like went up through the mountains, hit Blood, and then took the Charles Skyway, and then went over and dropped down through the edge of like North South Carolina, and then up through Asheville. Yeah, no, I had a great time. hit the Dragon on the way over.
Right.
And then I did the same route on the way back, and I think it was like 860 miles, basically in like, I want to say it was something around the line of like 30 hours.
Good God. So you basically rode long way up there, did the whole Thanksgiving thing.
Yeah, long way
then
back.
rode the long way back.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I think I left at like midnight.
Yeah.
And got there, I don't know what time it was.
Riding upwards
and then
from
I
here
ate
at
lunch.
night is a lot.
Yeah, it's rough. And then I ate lunch and then turned around and came back.
Jesus Christ. So for you guys that don't know, I guess we should probably define this. An iron butt is when you ride 1,000 miles or more in a 24-hour span of time. We have attempted this before. I think it was last year or the year before. We had a 2021, 22. We had a Yamaha Tracer 9 GT. Had it in the shop, and when we had that bike in here, I had always like thought of doing an iron butt, but I never really had a great bike that I think I could have done it on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's no bike stipulation on doing an iron butt. You can do it on a Grom if you wanted to. God, that'd be so terrible. Anyway, so we had the Tracer 9 GT in the shop, and I was like, bro, if there's a bike that's good for iron butt, like this is the bike. It has the bags built in. It's big. It's got the windscreen. It's got everything.
Cruise control, heated grips. It's
got,
comfortable.
yeah, and it was.
I'm sure you set the cruise control and sat on the back seat.
Yes.
Which is irresponsible and dumb.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I absolutely did it on 400 on the way here this morning.
Yeah, for sure. But I thought it would be a great bike to do an iron butt. So we, me, Bo, and Trey at the time, we rode. I don't even remember the exact route, but we basically rode up for an hour to a Buc-ee's that's a little north of Georgia, north of Atlanta.
Right.
Then we went literally south to the Florida line. And, you can watch the video if you want all the details, but we basically got to around mile 958. And we were at that Buc-ee's.
No, it's, I watched this the other day. It was like mile 890 at the Buc-ee's.
At the Buc-ee's. Got it. Right. But we ended the whole thing with 950 something miles
to go
total.
Yeah. And
then we only had like less than 50 to go. And basically what happened is at mile 890 something, we were at the Buc-ee's that was an hour or so from Atlanta, and we were getting gas, and we were like, it was at the very end. We were doing like a super big film of it. Like
right.
We had the camera car, not the camera car with us, but we had like sport car and everything. And we basically, like, long story short, we failed with less than 50 miles to go. So we were doing the like grab the receipts, because like if you want, like, you can literally like get a badge or some shit. To do that, you have this giant list of stuff you have to do. You have to keep every receipt. You have to get it printed out. You have to write the mile marker. You have the time on the receipt and everything. It's a long thing.
Yeah, it's a whole process, like, to register for it.
Absolutely.
And like you have to plan when you're gonna do it. It's a whole
thing. It's a whole thing if you want the badge. And I was gonna have the team with me while I was doing it, so I was like, cool, we'll go ahead and do this while I have you guys here.
Yeah, they can keep track of it for you.
Right. So got to 50 miles out, or got to less than 100 miles out. Had a flat tire. We patched the tire because obviously we prepped for it. We had the patch kit and everything.
Yeah.
So we got the tire patched, and this is every time I tell this to somebody, they're always like, "You only had 50 miles to go. Why not at that point just do it?" And it's hard to explain to people that just riding 1,000 miles in a day is a lot. Energy, like your energy is dead, your brain's done.
Yeah.
On top of that, we were filming the whole thing. So not only was I having to be on camera and talk to camera, but I was also having to like in the back of my head, produce the video the whole time of like what shots do we need
and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. So by that time, I think that was hour 22 of just riding and filming.
Yeah,
period.
Which is rough.
It's a lot. Like an 8 hour day.
I didn't realize y'all just rode around Georgia.
Yeah, we only left Florida. We didn't even go to Florida. We get to the
you got to the welcome center
it's
and turned
Florida.
around.
Yeah, so we stayed in Georgia the whole time.
Yeah,
which was one of the things I learned, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. But so we got back, had less than 50 miles to go, and it was just like had the tire patched, but it was just not a safe move to. Like I could have hit the highway for 50 more miles. I could have also like fallen asleep and died. So
Yeah,
it's just
so,
like, dude, it's not worth it.
Patching a car tire versus patching like a motorcycle tire. Like I've worked in the automotive and the
Yeah.
power sports industry for a long time. Patches are meant for you to get like a you didn't even patch
GTF
it. You,
home.
You plugged it. That wasn't even a patch.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
plug is for like I need to get to the tire shop or to my house.
Yeah, it's like emergency only
Yeah,
situation.
and you can patch the inside of a car tire. It has enough steel belts and things like that to like maintain the carcass.
Right.
Motorcycle tires don't have that. You cannot
it-
really run with a plug or a patch for a long time. It's just
it
sketchy.
also felt like okay, so what's the best case scenario? You get the iron butt and everything's okay.
Worst
Great.
case scenario, you die.
Yeah, exactly.
Like-
so like it was
mean,
the
to be
risk
fair,
versus reward was way off.
Mile 1, the worst case scenario is you die.
Fair.
It's just the chances of death were
are
much
now
higher those
elevated.
last 50
Yeah,
miles.
yeah. So
Sorry to talk about that.
That
Heather.
was-
I know you don't like that.
that was a couple years ago or a year ago, something like that. And ever since then, like I have like a really bad competitive thing going on, but like I just get really competitive really quickly for no reason. But this was a situation where we probably put a month of planning in to do that. And from a storytelling perspective, I think it was fascinating.
Yeah.
I'm not even upset about it.
Oh, yeah.
But having gotten that close and gotten to taste it, and then it
You're
got
like,
it got
snatched away
fucking
from you?
hashtag yanked from me.
Yoink.
It destroyed me. So
Itchy
ever
Boots would
since
have done it. Itchy Boots would also. She's put her bike in a rowboat essentially and yeeted around the Darien Gap. So she's
So,
a psycho. I love her. She's
right.
fantastic and definitely more badass than I could ever be.
I
But
will not be able to do that.
I ain't
so
doing that.
I got
My
close
Super 2 would
then,
sink it.
and I wanted to do an iron butt. I wanted to at least just say I had done that for no other reason. Like nobody challenged me to do it. There was nothing on the line.
Yeah, it's just
It was
you
just
wanna.
one of those things. Like I've been riding a long time, and I think it would be really fucking cool to be able to be like, I've done an iron butt.
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't even know. Like this is what I found out. I thought if you were a motorcyclist, everybody knows what an iron butt is. Not many people know what a fucking iron butt is. Do you know this?
That's weird. I didn't know that.
Okay, so see, you're on my side of things. I've been like, people have watched the video. They're like, I didn't know what an iron butt is, so they found out in the video, and which I'm glad I explained what an iron butt is, because like
Yeah.
otherwise it's like, why the fuck is this idiot riding for 1,000 miles?
Yeah, what's the point?
So
'Cause
yeah,
there's like 1,500 miles in. There's other ones. I think there's a 500-mile one
well,
that they do.
I got
but-
done and. Again, a little spoiler for the video, but I got done with 6 hours left to go.
Yeah, you did it in like a little over
So,
just shy of 17 hours, or no, just shy of 19. It was
Yeah,
like
I
18
think
and some change.
I think there was like 5 hours and 45 minutes left in the 24-hour clock that I could have gone. So I think I could have gone 1,500 would have been a lot.
Rough.
I would have had to plan it, but I could make that, I think. But the whole point of wanting to do it again was like, okay, cool. I've gotten close to it, and the situation just kind of fell into my lap where it was
That's
like,
true, Nick.
we're going to ADV Fest. You guys have to trailer all the bikes there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, cool. As a guy on a motorcycle by myself, I can travel faster than you guys in a truck.
Mm-hmm.
So my thought process was let you and Bo leave ahead of time, and then I'll leave like the next day. And
Which I'm glad you didn't.
I mostly did. I left at 9:30.
Yeah, we left my house at 9 a.m. on Monday.
Yeah, so I left 12 hours after you
yeah,
guys.
but we didn't. So you guys don't see this in the Iron Button. You actually, I don't think we mentioned it in any of the videos, but we went to leave that Monday. We filmed it, I think, on Bo's phone. We did a bunch of filming of it.
There's a
on
couple
his
clips
phone.
from his phone. Yeah,
But we had a nail in the truck tire before we ever left.
I remember that. Yeah.
And we tried to go. We went to like 3 different tire shops to see who could plug it or could like do anything.
we just talked about doing tire plugs, and you're like, yeah,
Yeah.
we went and drove across the country with a
Well,
plug.
so like again in a truck, it's different because we were going to get it plugged and patched, so that it's a plug into the tread and there's a patch on the inside of the tire.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
you
that's
can't
totally
do that on a
different
motorcycle tire. So there's a patch kit you can get, like a proper patch that like a Discount Tire or somebody like
Right.
that can install for you. And we went to 3 different tire shops, and everyone's like, "It's going to take us 3 hours. We're slammed." It was a Monday morning, and we were like, "All right, we have a spare on the truck.
Yeah,
We have 2 spares for the trailer we're pulling.
yeah.
We're just gonna go." But we didn't leave like Metro Atlanta till like 11.
Oh.
And we were originally going to leave at like 6:30 in the morning.
Right.
Like we were way behind schedule.
Yeah, for sure.
I think
everything ended up working out though, time-wise.
No, it worked out great. It was a lot of fun, and I hope we get to make a similar trip next year.
Oh my god!
I really want to go back to ADV Fest.
You cannot.
I've already been talking about it.
You can't try to convince me to go to ADV Fest at this point right now. I am still reeling in the negativity of it.
Oh, dude, we're so SOL on catching up right now, but that's okay.
So one of the things that I
we
kind
do
of
have a super chat. Hold on.
we have a super chat.
Let me pull you away for a second.
Okay, so Hobbit of KOAS. So the bike I get, you should do a first ride with a bike that's the same as it, and we go
get our perspectives on it.
Get our perspectives on it. Just get a newbie opinion too. I think that's a interesting separate video, just like a new rider's perspective on a motorcycle. I think that's fascinating because that's a perspective I don't have to offer. And thank you for the super chat. Also, just comment in the comment. Don't feel like you have to super chat. I'll still pay attention. I promise. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to talk about after having just done that, what?
Ghost just became a member for 7 months
I was about to say, 7 months. Ghost might be in the lead. Ghost is ahead of literally everybody.
He's the producer. I would hope he's in the lead.
Ghost is always in the lead in our hearts.
If you need are you going to read his thing?
If you need a producer for ADV Fest next year, I know a guy. Ghost, having gone to ADV Fest 2 years in a row, I can tell you for a fucking fact I need a producer there. It is pure KOAS, as they say.
Hold on. I might have done an iron bike. Hold on.
Where's this coming from? Your brain?
Yeah.
Your brain's just like going through the file folders.
Yeah.
Okay, while you look that up.
I don't know the distance between...
You be thinking.
Yep.
So, one of the things I wanted to talk about having just recently done that iron butt, by the way, shocker, I got through the iron butt. I made it on my CF Moto 800 Ibex 800T. So, one of the things that I thought was really interesting from doing an iron butt, because in my head I was like, I want to do this and I want to prove it, and you edit this video together, and this is how I'm like so aware of this stuff because I literally
nope, that trip was only 700 miles.
Only, Jesus Christ.
And that was nonstop.
Yeah, I mean
that was on an 1199.
On a Ducati?
Yeah,
that's terrible.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
Yeah.
So
it's the worst decision I've ever made.
For you guys that are thinking about doing an iron butt, oh my god,
I think I beat Ghost by a few hours. Ooh, we'll have to look, Nick. We'll have to look.
Nick, I'll have to look back and we'll figure it out.
Oh no, it's confirmed. Ghost. Nick was the first, but all within the same day. Nick is currently winning.
Wait, how do you know he's the first?
Ghost said he was the first, and Ghost is the guy in second.
Oh shit, I didn't see
Ghost
that.
has admitted defeat.
Ghost, don't ever admit defeat. Always hold on to victory. So never be the first. So with the whole iron butt situation, I think having just edited that video and knowing the mentality I had coming into the iron butt, you have a mentality of what the iron butt's gonna be, and then you have what the iron butt actually ends up being.
Yeah,
and I feel like it's massively different.
Yeah, I feel like in the iron butts retrospectively. Like I feel like you're
like after the fact.
Yeah, leading up to it, you're like, this is gonna be so cool, it's gonna be so great, and then while you're doing it, there's probably a lot of just like, man, this sucks. And then when you're done, you're like, that was great.
Well, so here's the really interesting thing. Like during the iron butt, like oh my god,
you're getting more super chats.
We need to figure out a way for me to read super chats not in the middle of sentences.
And Mystic is a member for 7. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep distracting you. My ADHD holds on to chat. I read you guys constantly.
Oh my god, Patrick will not let you guys down.
No.
Don't worry. All right, so while I'm not talking, so Chase has met me in real life before in Sugarloaf Mills Mall in 2015. Haha. Really? Where the hell is Sugarloaf Mills Mall?
Let me list everything that Chase is really good at when it comes to geography.
That tracks.
That's everything.
That tracks. Absolutely. I am terrible. Hold on, Mystic. 7-month membership. Mystic, you're a beast. Everyone's favorite high school social studies teacher could also use a trip to ADV Fest. I'm assuming that you're a high school social studies teacher. Also, thank you for teaching the children. Okay. All right. Back to my freaking point. Jesus.
I have ADHD and I'm caffeinated.
Anyway.
It's not helpful.
So, I'm editing this freaking video.
Oh, Discover
and
Mills, that's right.
shut up.
Sorry.
I'm remembering, like, I think it's fascinating editing the Iron Butt video, and I think I enjoyed the editing process more than I enjoyed the filming process, which is very opposite for me. Typically,
yeah, normally you're all about the.
I love the
moment.
filming process, and typically, like Days of Old, I would just like hand off the edits and stuff like that. But editing the Iron Butt video is a very interesting situation for me because I had been separated from the actual event of doing it, and I now have this like mindset of being able to look back on it with like, fuck yeah, and like I was on like being 100%, like I was really proud of myself for being able to do that.
Yeah.
One, it was
Bone,
on
I thought
a.
you were gonna die.
My wife was not happy about it.
No.
My mom was not happy
told
about
you
it.
it was the dumbest
You
thing
guys
in
were
the
not
world.
happy with me about it, but it was one of those things that like I just really wanted to do that for myself, and I
to be
wanted
clear,
to.
We weren't.
like,
We weren't. I'm sorry. We weren't mad that you were doing an Iron Butt. We were mad
No.
that when you decided
Yeah.
you originally decided you were gonna leave.
Agreed. Now, and everybody was justified with being like, "Hey, you're an asshole and an idiot. Don't do that."
Have you told them what time you were originally going to leave?
I originally planned on leaving at 4:00 in the morning. Did not. Left at 9:30 at night, the time before. So, retrospectively, I'm sitting there editing this video, and it was honestly a really interesting experience that I haven't had in a really long time. Of I'm editing this video, and like there was a I left at 9:30 at night, so it was like dark, and I wrote until 7:30 or 8 the next day, doing an Iron Butt in total fucking darkness.
Yeah.
I did not see light until I was at mile 500, and I think it was like 530 or something like
you
that.
Were,
So
you were more than halfway.
I was more than halfway before I saw any light at all, and
if y'all haven't seen that video, it's up.
I'm honestly like legit. I'm proud of that video.
It's.
The
I
edit
told
of
you
it,
when I watched it that day. Like you finished
bro.
it up.
No. Hold on. I have to tell the people.
Okay. Yeah.
After I finished the edit, I came in the next day. And I had Patrick watch it just to make sure there was no like issues with it or something like that, because sometimes like graphics will fuck up.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Hey, I've got this other stuff to do. I need to go do that. Can you watch through this video?"
Yeah, we look
This
for like,
man
we look for
gets
like weird
teary-eyed.
transitions.
He got
Honestly,
teary-eyed watching the video.
I maintain
It was so good.
Like it's because I've done like big rides like that, and I know you, and I know that that's a huge accomplishment for you, and that you've tried it once before. And I'm a very like empathic person anyway.
Okay.
But I think for me, like watching through that video, I was like, I could really feel the amount of emotion you were doing. I think again, I told you it was because I think of the VO was so good.
Yeah.
Like
We also tried some weird VO stuff
Yeah.
for the first time that I think it worked out okay.
Yeah, I would argue that it's the best video to ever been put on the C2Dub channel.
Big
Like,
statement.
And like I've known you for a long time. We've been working together on and off for 8 years. I've been a subscriber since the beginning.
Right.
And like we've been friends a long time.
Right.
And that is hands down the best video
I appreciate that.
that has ever been on the channel in my opinion.
I appreciate that. While I was editing it, I don't think I've ever been more.
Like I've watched it 3 times since then. I watched it with my wife and my roommate.
Oh, what do they think about it?
They loved it. They were like, "That's the best video." I'm like, "I know."
Nice. And that's the crazy thing about the video. There's no like overproduced stuff. It's like literally a
It's
dude
raw.
filming with action cameras and
A 360.
I mean, I had a nice camera, but I would use to do my
the
updates
R5,
and stuff.
right?
Yeah, but it was like the lighting was terrible. The audio was sketch at best.
Yeah,
Like
it wasn't great.
it was a very opposite to what is typically on the channel. Typically, everything's overproduced and like very nice.
Josh, that's a great question, and I think so, yes. Although,
Oh God,
that is one of the high. We talked about this the other day. One of the highest viewed videos.
It is the highest viewed video,
Ever.
unfortunately.
That is a great video. but-
Well, so going back to the edit of that video,
Yeah,
it was
sorry.
the first time I was getting kind of emotional watching the video and editing through it.
yeah,
Especially that part I was talking about where, halfway through the video, the light starts coming in and you guys can actually start seeing stuff. And then I did not plan this out. I tried to plan it.
the sunrise to
just
St. Louis.
Bro. The plan that I had just kind of fucked off, and I just had to deal with what happens. But it worked out. I've never been to
You
St.
ride
Louis
snowboard.
before, by the way. I've never been there. Didn't even know St. Louis had the fucking arch.
Bro, God,
Didn't know. Had no
damn it.
idea. Had never been there. Hadn't done the research.
I told
Anyway,
y'all. I told y'all the geography.
Anyway,
thing, right?
back to the story.
Oh, my God.
It happens that the gas stop, the Love's gas stop that I stopped at when the light was coming up, I took a little bit of an extended break because I,
We
got a
appreciate you,
drink.
Hobbit.
Huh?
I'm talking to chat.
God damn it. Shut up. So I leave that gas stop and I knew, based on Google Maps that like St. Louis was coming up. And I was like, oh shit, this might time out to where I'm riding through St. Louis. Don't know how the highway goes through St. Louis. It might just be shit. End up going
You went the
through,
opposite way around it, actually.
I don't know what way I went. I
Like,
just,
you were riding and the arch was on your right.
yes.
So when we drove through, it was on our left.
So by happenstance, I was going in the right direction.
Had you gone the other way, you never would have.
Jesus.
The other way, you're constantly turning. Sorry, I'm way away from the mic. The other way, you're constantly turning left, so it's never directly behind you like that.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Gosh, so many things
lucked
worked out.
You lucked out that way.
Regardless,
That's the
there,
universe taking care
I
of you.
get through this whole like dart segment, and then I'm
There's a super chat.
bro. You never. We're gonna get to it. You do not, or you cannot appreciate a sunrise until you ride all night long. Like literally, you watch the sun go down. And you just ride,
And then you watch it come up.
eventually you're at a gas stop, and you're like, "Oh shit, I can see clouds in the sky now." Shit, I've been riding for 10 hours.
Yeah.
But it was in the moment. I was, really exhausted. I know I talked to you guys multiple times. My wife is a fucking champ. It was.
I don't think she slept.
She did not.
No,
it
Heather's
was
a champion.
She got on a phone call with me at 5:30 in the morning.
Gross.
She did not sleep the entire night. She walked because I had one of those little Garmin GPS
Garmin
things.
InReach, which is a great little thing for any of our ADV friends out there.
So
I recommend it.
she jumped on a call with me, and I think you're the one that told me it's like, hey, when you start getting tired,
Get the fuck
call
on the
people.
phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
which
call
was,
me. I don't give a shit if it's 3 a.m. Call me.
So
I'll talk
like
to you.
I know this live show was supposed to be about like long distance and stuff like that, and it's kind of turning into like the Iron Butt video, but I guess it all works
It's weird.
out. But
It's almost like an Iron Butt is a long distance.
true. But a tip for you guys that are doing a lot of traveling and riding, especially if you're by yourself, because if you have somebody there, you can kind of talk with them, and that would help. But if you're by yourself, obviously I have my mic, I have a Cardo on my headphone or my helmet, so I can make calls and stuff. So that is such key if you're riding at night, because you get so desensitized. Like there's just. You put the cruise control on, and you stay inside the white lines.
It's like one of those things. Like I'm sure this happens to everybody, or maybe it's just my ADHD. But like when you're driving a car, and then all of a sudden, like you dissociate, and then all of a sudden you're home. You're like, "When? How did I even get here?"
Bro,
But do that on a motorcycle for like 8 hours. It's terrifying.
all the time. Yeah, it did kind of help that I was filming, because like my brain had to like click to like, I'm looking around actively. This is one of the things that makes it so exhausting. Is like, when is something cool gonna happen? And I'm having to look up ahead of time, because I'm like, if I see something cool about to happen, or that I think might happen, I gotta get my camera on. So like it's not just like doing an Iron Butt. It's so fucking mentally exhausting, because you like, what are you gonna show in the video? You can't just do a fucking time lapse every time. It's gonna get fucking boring. So calling people, it was super emotional going through St. Louis. It wasn't really emotional in the moment though. It was more like, damn, this is really cool timing. And then I go back and I start editing the video, and I'm like, this is fucking emotional as shit. The song just worked out really fucking
How
well.
many songs do you have in that? Like 22 songs in that video
I
total?
have no idea.
It's a lot.
I have as many songs as necessary in that video.
I spent 2 hours today finding, or 2 hours, yesterday?
I don't know what day.
You like made a comment that I was just like clearly miserable.
You did. Oh, that was yesterday. You looked miserable as shit looking
I
for
spent
music.
2 hours and I found 3 songs that I liked. I was
It
like,
is-
God dang.
Yeah, it is kind of hard to find music sometimes.
I think that's the one thing that slows me down in editing. But back to the video. Sorry.
Yeah, so it was
PhD.
super interesting to be editing through that video, and I think maybe it's because I was so emotionally attached to what happened, but doing something like that in the moment, you are just fucking exhausted.
Yeah. Oh, you're gassed.
The sun comes up and you're like, ooh, sunlight, this is great. Oh wow, that's a giant arch. The sun's coming up. Yay. And that's not what I expect going into this, because I'm like, it's going to be this epic adventure.
Epic and hardcore.
It's
I'm gonna
90
be angry as shit the whole time.
Right, bro. 99% of the Iron Butt is you trying to find the right song to not fall asleep and zone out, getting bored, going in a straight line on a highway. That's it.
Yeah.
It is. If you, it is not this like fun, crazy adventure. The edit makes it look like it's I almost feel bad, because like I watched the video and I'm like, this video is so much better than doing the fucking Iron Butt. Because I'm like, the video, I don't know, it's like 20, 30 minutes, something like that.
Sure.
It took 16 hours of filming to get 30 minutes of just like fucking everything. Hold on. Chase on the Iron Buckies. I'll keep Chase awake with the constant flow of dad jokes and puns. Fuck yes.
While we're reading chat-
we're gonna do all these real quick. I will say, I'm now fascinated to do the Iron Buckies.
Yeah. Oh, I'm really excited. I just also, quick thought, because we had the clip about during the quick shifter. There was a clip about hiding, like the hidden drive ahead or whatever.
Okay.
This is my ADHD.
Oh yeah. Got it.
So if you drive through North South Carolina on your way to East Tennessee, there is a sign for Bat Cave, which is the name of a small town because it is based around this bat cave. And every time I drive through there, I'm like, damn it, Alfred.
That's like, wow, you have a very strange brain. We are currently working on a Iron Buckies, which Ghost has put together.
Should we play the video? It's in the.
Do we have quick access to that video?
It's in the doodad.
In the doodad?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Ghost, how long is this Iron Buckies video?
4 minutes. I'm gonna guess.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna play it because I want to introduce you guys to what this Iron Buckies is. It is literally, if you guys don't know, Bucky's is a huge fucking gas station.
If you don't know what Bucky's is, get out from under the
most
fucking
of you guys are
rock
gonna know.
you live under.
We didn't have the lights on the whole time. Whatever. All right, this is a
You
little.
can't see him anyway.
You can. This is a little introduction to what the Iron Buckies is, and this is going to be a group ride on motorcycles to do an Iron Butt. Here's an intro of it.
I'm so excited for this.
1 mile outside your hometown, 50 miles from your alma mater, or 1,000 miles past the horizon.
I love finger guns.
We found another Bucky's. We literally went from one Bucky's of Georgia to the next.
I want to do this so bad.
We're gonna get gas, we're gonna grab a snack, then we're gonna get back on the road because we are on like pure highway time right now. But so far so good.
There is a. We do have a nifty bike coming that may be up for redemption.
I've already told Ghost I'm doing it on that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Cool. So we are doing it.
Does this look familiar? It should, because we were
God,
here
that's Tire
at
Chase right
4:30
there.
in the morning, and it's now 11:57, and we're back. We are 109 miles away from accomplishing the Iron Butt. Oh, we found a hole.
Was this hex key?
Does this mean defeat? Tonight.
Yes.
Tonight
We have been defeated by a 3mm hex key. Out of just the sheer safety of this, we can't continue.
Yeah.
We don't know if we'll ever attempt this again just because of how much it took out of us.
No, but we gonna do it again. We did it again.
Did by
Well,
my
you did it.
goddamn self.
You did it again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
This is so fucking epic,
I
Ghost.
guess
You do
Bucky's
such a
is
good job.
visual, you're right.
I
this
love.
music.
Yeah, I was gonna say the music is so
It
good.
reminds me of like the music when you defeat the Elite Eight at the end of Pokemon.
That or Star Fox. It gives me Star Fox too.
Ooh, yeah.
Ghost, do you show the map on this?
Yeah, he does here in just a second.
Okay.
That might be Final Fantasy.
Bro, that's so good. Oh my god.
So the one that's at the very top of the map there above Pigeon Forge is in Sevierville, which is where the biggest mountain store is as well.
Oh, gotcha.
But it's 74,000 square feet.
My god.
Mountain Roswell's 50. Including the back.
That's huge.
She's thick.
Iron Bucky's, ladies and gentlemen. It is. I want it to happen. I have a motorcycle coming into the shop that you can. That will be perfect to do the Iron Bucky's on. We don't know when we're gonna do this because we don't have like solid dates or anything, right? It's just kind of like it's just there.
We will tell you at the end of the show.
We need to start. We need to start making final preparations. Now, here's one of the things that will work for and against us with doing the Iron Buckies. Doing the benefit of doing the Iron Butt by myself is gas stops are hyper quick, and when I'm on a trip.
Oh yeah,
it's like when I go,
done and go.
So I have a mentality when I go to the grocery store by myself and when I do trips by myself. Ain't no time to fuck around. Bro, I am speed racer in a grocery store. If Heather ever tells me to go to the grocery store, I'm like, I'm going to be back in 5 minutes. I'm going to have fucking everything we need.
I hope that my wife is not in chat, which by the looks of it, I don't think she is.
Oh, God.
And I say that because when my wife and I go to the grocery store, which she likes going to the grocery store with me, I get it. It's fun. You know, we'll spend like an hour and a half there.
Okay.
I can be given the same list and get in and out of that grocery store in 20 minutes.
Okay. Okay. I understand what you're saying. Here's my side of that. When I go to the grocery store, we need to set down a general rule. There is nobody I would rather be around than my wife.
Oh, 100%.
Period. End of sentence.
Fact. Yeah.
So
I love going to the grocery store with my wife. I'm just so
right.
much
So
faster by myself.
that's my situation of if I'm by myself, it's all right.
I don't want to be
I'm
here.
gonna have headphones on.
Yep.
I don't want to fucking hear you. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see nobody.
So fun fact: you ever see Chase at a grocery store?
Just don't fucking talk to me. I'm gonna be so forced, focused. I mean, but when I go with my wife and Heather, it's my wife.
Your
Heather.
wife and Heather.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh jeez. Am I gonna have to text Heather about the other Heather? What's going on now?
Jesus Christ. When I go with her, it's like I want to look for like cool stuff we haven't seen that we can try together. It's an entirely different mentality.
Yeah.
So like
it's
if you and Paige are like that, then that's what I.
Yeah, you're getting stuff on a list and also
like fun shit,
random shenanigans.
It's like also like, hey, you want to get a bottle of wine tonight? What are we doing? Like we're chilling.
Yeah. All right. Let's catch up on super chats.
Oh God. Okay. This is super chat catch up. On your mark, get set. Hobbit of KOS. Chaos. Hobbit of KOS. Hobbit becomes a reoccurring cameo. Oh my God, you're going so fast. Andy Uguni with a 7-month membership. Thank you so much. I went to the zoo. Purple ghost. Turnip umbrella. Zombies ate my hot dog. Ran through 3 free throws. Andy Uguni freely threw out Yanto SP. I don't know what just came out of my mouth. Good God.
I think one, you got trolled, or you had a stroke. I'm not sure.
Wow. Okay.
Might be a little bit column A.
Made it through. Low column A, low column B.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to keep super chats up to date.
So the Iron Buckies thing is going to be really interesting because when I was by myself, like I said, I did my Iron Butt with
efficient.
16 hours. No, 6 hours left. So
you had like just under
hours.
6 hours left. You were at
like
18.
You're like hyper efficient. When you stop at a gas stop, if you ain't got to pee, if you ain't thirsty, you ain't hungry, gas and go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you have a group of people, like
it's slower, someone's gonna have to pee, someone's gonna want to.
I've got the bladder the size of a fucking camel, so like,
and also we're going to Buc-ee's, and my ADHDs will get lost in a
so
Buc-ee's.
this is gonna be interesting with the Iron Buckies is you're gonna have a larger group of people. Everybody's gonna have their own needs at each stop. What if somebody has a tiny bladder and they have to stop all the time? That's gonna really like Also, like, how many people are going? We don't even know.
Yeah.
Ghost, do we have a list of people that we think are going to go?
Or that are interested?
We do need to nail down specs. I agree with that. Because, like, imagine if you have 10 people, which is a pretty decent-sized group ride. 10 would be
10's a lot.
Ballsy move.
10's a lot. Like, 10, you would 10 bikes rolling into, like, a gas station in the middle of nowhere town. Like, you're taking every pump and then some.
Oh.
We're going to Buc-ee's, remember.
Oh, no. Yeah. That's
so, like,
solved.
there's
So
a
we don't have to worry
gajillion
about
pumps,
that.
so we're not worried about that. But,
yeah.
It would become chaos if we had to stop.
Wait, so if it's 1,000 miles, how many stops are there, Ghost? Does it say, like, 7?
One of...
Interesting. It will not be filmed. Interesting. Okay, because I was going to say, like, I know... To be fair, I had the Ibex loaded the fuck down.
Yeah.
And I could get 195 miles, but I gave myself a buffer because, I was by myself. I ain't trying to get fucking stranded.
Yeah, the Super T with all my luggage on it, like my 3 cases I have on it now, with like my regular everyday commuting stuff, which is a backpack, a change of clothes, and an IFAC. That bike will get 400 miles to a tank.
Well, so that's the thing,
I'm gonna
though.
be fine.
That's a lot. I think it would be interesting, though, because if you had a group like that, then you can spread the weight out so that you only have storage for what you need to fucking have.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could, if I was going to do the Iron Buckies, I'm not having my Lone Rider bags. I'm going to put my one SW Motec tail bag on the back.
Yeah.
I'm going to be fucking aero efficient and probably have, like, a reserve gas can. And that way, like, somebody else can have the tools, somebody else can have the patch kit.
Yeah.
And I'll
run
all
my
the necessary shit out.
I'll run my full kit because I'm probably gonna have the biggest fuel tank there.
Yeah.
So I'll run my full kit, and if people need to toss stuff in my kit, it's fine.
Also, Ghost, I know, how much have you liked that new Cardo feature of being able to record fucking everybody?
Oh, it's so good.
I could already see. Yeah, I was gonna say, in your video, I already was like, man,
good.
Ghost is getting that. So if you guys don't know, Cardo had a update. It was like weeks ago.
It was the week we were like the Friday before we went to ADV.
It was, yeah. So Cardo, the Bluetooth unit that you have for your helmets, we talk about them all the time. We love Cardos.
They're legitimately fantastic.
They have a update now where you can get on your Cardo app and you can hit a record button and it will record everything you hear.
Yeah.
So everybody's voice. So when you guys were watching the Quick Shifter and Ghost was playing audio from other people in the group, you can record everybody, which is pure fucking KOS.
Yeah.
Like,
speaking of KOS,
a
$4.99 super chat.
Oh God,
which we appreciate,
I see where this is going. I'm Chase on Two Wheels, and you're going to be watching HOC on 10/26/2023. Nice. Thank you for the super chat.
What's
I think
HOC?
Hobbit of KO. Hobbit of KOS.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So I think filming that, because, like, ideally we'd film the whole thing.
Yeah.
But we're going to have a filming plan for that, because being by myself, it's a lot.
I think
you got like
easy plan
5
is
to 10 dudes.
There's signage like when you're about to get to the exit.
Yeah.
So at the 2-mile sign.
But you need the interim. You need the interim of what happens in between, because you need that carry.
Well, yeah. So I think
it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, doing it by myself, I know it's a lot.
I think when you get like within 2 miles of the exit, you turn all the cams on.
I will say, this is something I found that was interesting. I filmed the entire Iron Butt. I did not have to change out any SD card, which I thought was really interesting. I thought I would have.
Are you on 256s or 512s?
Everything I have is 256.
Yeah.
But still, like, a GoPro just fucking recording, Insta360 X3 just recording, like, that's a lot of footage. I mean, obviously it's a ton of footage.
How often were you dumping the cards though to swap them out?
I dumped no card. That's what I'm saying. Like the card that was in the GoPro.
Because you were just stopping and starting it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
Because what, a 256 on a GoPro is like 8 hours.
I don't think it's that many.
7?
I don't know.
To be clear,
we're not going to do the numbers
No GoPro
down.
I've ever owned is a 4K GoPro.
A GoPro would die before 8 hours if you tried to film it.
It would die or overheat.
Unless it's the Hero 12 that just came out that you should totally buy.
Get an
Fuck
Osmo
GoPro.
4.
Oh, dude, the Action
Get a
4 is so
DJI
great.
Osmo Action 4.
Actually, I'm super excited for the Iron Buckies now because that new DJI Action 4 at night is fucking great.
Shit slapped.
My
Shit was great.
GoPro shot was hilarious because it was like just darkness. And I was like, this is how I feel riding through the night.
How fast would we have to go to do 1,000 miles in 12 hours?
Illegal?
Well,
Why?
Duh, I'm just curious.
Why? What's the...
So 10 hours would be 100 miles an hour.
Ghost is going
80?
to contabulate it.
Is it 85 miles an hour?
It's no fucking shot.
Yeah.
Because you'd have to do that straight. That's not like once you start factoring in.
Oh, what is it? 80.
Look at you, you fucking savant.
83 miles an hour for 12 hours, which means theoretically
That's no stopping.
That's your average.
So
speed.
if you slow down to go to a gas station,
yep, and then you're going to burn time at the gas station.
Yeah. So there's no fucking shot unless you were on like a. Ghost got a spreadsheet. This is awesome.
Oh my god.
Okay, so let's talk about we don't have too much time, so let's talk about other tips for riding long distances. Because we've already discussed the phone call thing. We've discussed that.
Stay hydrated.
Staying hydrated.
Like if it's really hot outside, you're gonna sweat a ton, so you're not gonna be peeing a lot.
You do have to figure out that kind of balance of you don't want to drink a ton. I had a water hydration pack with me, so I was able to drink whenever I wanted to. But I was staying cognizant that if I drink too much, I'm gonna have to pee more. If I pee more, also by the way, going and taking a piss at a gas station in the middle of fucking nowhere with your motorcycle fully packed out
sketchy
is terrifying.
Yeah, it's sketchy.
Is there no way around that? Like, is it just
solo?
sketch?
No, it's just sketch. Yeah.
Okay, because
or you're like me and you just have locking bags. And
I think I peed maybe I had locking bags too, so it's like I had that, but I don't know what it was, but
just freaked you out.
I think I peed 3 times throughout the entire Iron Butt. Maybe 4. Maybe, but that's pushing it. Every single time I'm in there like, fucking go, somebody's gonna steal my shit. And then I'm running back out and then nobody's ever there. Like nothing happened.
There's cameras all over gas stations these days.
Bro, fuck cameras. Like I have had 4 motorcycles stolen in front of a camera and none of the cameras were working. So I don't trust cameras. But yeah, that's one of the sketchiest fucking parts is God forbid I would have had to take a shit. Oh my God. I would have had a panic
shit in the
attack.
trash can next to the pump. Easy peasy. Clearly, I'm kidding.
Okay, cool. Thank you for saying that, because otherwise I'm going to be like, Ghost, clip the shit out of that, and I'm posting it online.
It's going to get clipped. You just mentioned it.
Okay, so.
Thanks, Internet. Love you guys.
So, what else is helpful?
Being careful what you eat. If you're going to snack, you're going to have to eat, obviously. Don't eat
the Iron Buckies is
going
to be terrifying, because
I'm eating a brisket sandwich at every stop, and I'm going to fucking die. I'm eating a brisket fucking sandwich at every stop.
I don't think we're going to be able to succeed the Iron Buckies. We're not going to be able to do the Iron Buckies because you're going to be too busy taking a shit with all the fucking brisket sandwiches
Here's the thing,
you're
though,
eating.
is I get twice as much range as everybody. I'll meet you at the next one, and I'll be
You're going to have to use the range so you can stay back and take a shit. That's hilarious.
No. You guys will stop. I'm just going to keep trucking.
Oh, you're going to
And I'll be done shitting by the time you guys get to the next Buckies.
Oh, no, Pat.
Yeah.
You can't have any cheese. There's no cheese when you go to the Buckies.
I'm lactose intolerant for those who don't know.
Okay, so yeah, watch what you eat.
I fucking love mac and cheese.
Yeah, I know. Who does not love mac and cheese?
Yeah, you can either like mac and cheese or be wrong.
Right. I feel like an Iron Butt is one of those situations where you're exposed to the elements so long that part of me wants to say there's no point in planning, but I think that's not accurate. I think what you have to do is
you have to be prepared.
Have a solid plan, but also come into it knowing that
flexible.
This plan is only a guide to kind of help you, and if a road is shut down or you don't make it to that one gas station, I think you need to come into it very prepared but very flexible and ready to adapt and adjust, because I feel like that's the adventurous part of it is when the gas station you plan on going to is not there and you're like, fuck, I only have so much gas now. Which one do I get to? How far out is it? That's where it gets kind of adventurous and fun because well,
I remember when
highways are
in
set
the
up,
video, I told you stopped at one point and I was like, hey, I see, because we happened to be stopped at the same time and you were getting onto that little freeway.
Oh, State Highway A?
Yeah. And I was like, hey, man, we rode past that. We didn't go on it. We skipped it and just stayed on the big highway.
Yeah.
But I looked at the map while I was talking to him on the phone and was like, there's nothing on that motherfucker.
Yeah, it saved me an hour, though.
Yeah.
It literally was like, go this route to save an hour. And I literally was on a highway, and it was like, this is like highway, and randomly, hey, you're going to take a left, and it's going to save you an hour. And I'm like, yeah, fucking absolutely.
Sick.
And that happened like, the little Google thing pops up like 5 miles back. And then we were jumping on a call, and luckily there was a gas station across the street because I was taking a left onto that road, and you were like, hey, you need to get gas. And I literally went, scoop, and over to the gas station.
If you've been looking with 50 miles left, you need to start looking at 100 miles left.
Yeah, that was what I'm really let down with. Not let down with, but like one of the things that was really interesting about the Iron Butt, because like it's not said in the video, but I accomplished the Iron Butt, and I got a hotel in the very right side of Nebraska, and that's where I stayed that night. I had to get up at 4:30 the next morning and drive literally
across Nebraska,
left across Nebraska,
most of Colorado.
Yeah, to catch you guys,
to meet us, and you were only like 30 minutes late.
What sucked was the ride. So like visually, right? The ride of my ride was like meh, bro. Nebraska, 80%, 90% to the left, nothingness. But that back fucking 10%, I am so let down that I didn't like. I mean, I was over it at that point as far as like filming and stuff. But if I could go back in time, I would have recorded the Iron Butt and had that, dumped my footage that night, because I literally got to the hotel, got food, dumped footage, took a shower, fell asleep.
Yeah.
But I really wish I'd have recorded the next day. The sunrise was fantastic. There was a long stretch of kind of nothingness, and then it was
a comment that Bo and I made the whole time. It's like, look at all of that nothing.
Yeah. Well, but like then the back half of Nebraska was just like so fucking cool, and it was. I have photos on my phone because like while I'm riding, I'm like fucking grabbing shit. But like I really wish I would have recorded the entire thing, and then
next year.
Whether I used it or not was another thing. But yeah, it was really interesting. I hit a bird going like highway speeds, and the bird,
I remember it obliterated.
blew up.
It just exploded, right?
Yeah, I have footage on my phone of my ibex. Looks like I ran someone over. Like,
yeah, it was covered in blood.
Blood was just fucking everywhere. I had so much more happened the next day. Like, and I wasn't filming, which is kind of typical for the whole, like, if you film things on YouTube, it's fascinating where if you're not recording, shit's going to happen.
Yeah.
But I recorded the whole time, which probably is what kept me safe the first day.
Oh, for sure.
I was like,
100%.
I'm going to have cameras going, so, like, I'm safe. The next day, I'm hitting rogue birds that are like flying out, and I'm going through these like Lord of the Rings looking fucking plateaus and shit.
The big like cliff sides.
God, it was so fucking cool.
What's wild in 2019, I was working for a local race shop over in Marietta called Koru Works, good friends of mine, and I was driving across the country from Atlanta to Seattle in the middle of the summer. Yeah. So if you are someone who lives in the Midwest, I don't know who all is here from the Midwest, but they had some really gnarly flooding for quite a long time in the Midwest, and I was driving this diesel truck, and I'd been used to starting to look for gas at 100 miles to empty because it was a huge gas tank. I think I was getting like 600 miles a tank, basically.
Shit.
Yeah, I think it was like a 90 or 100. It's a huge fuel tank. I think it was 80 or 90 gallons. It was huge.
It was big enough to where you're going to have to stop physically before you have to stop for the tank.
Yeah. But there was a point where it was like, cool. There was a sign. It's like, no gas, 200 miles. And I was like, oh.
What do you do?
I mean, there was a gas station there, and it was just a huge line, and I sat in that line for like an hour and a half.
Well, I know, but no. So, like, for a motorcyclist, what would you do?
Your SOL.
Do you have to just go to a different way?
Yeah, I mean, like it was some highway running north-south. I don't remember. Going all the way, Mystic. But I have videos on my phone. I'll see if I can find them. Or no, they're on my iCloud. I'll find them later. Yeah. But it's like I'm driving and I'm like, that's not an ocean. Like it was like these fields, like farmers' fields, and as far as I could see, it was water.
Oh shit!
And I was like, this isn't an ocean. Like, that's someone's farm.
I'm in the middle
like,
of the
their lives
United
are
States.
over. Yeah, and it was flooded like that for months.
That would be
and it like
fascinating.
didn't hit national news. I stopped at a gas station. I was like, what is all this about? Like,
Right.
you don't know? I'm like, I'm from Georgia. And they were like,
Yeah.
you don't know? And I was like, this isn't on national news. I hate to tell you guys. No one knows about this.
Yeah, that would be really interesting to come up to something like that with the Ibex, because like I had my little fuel reserve thing. I don't know how much gas that thing holds, but like I don't know if that like if I could go 195 and I had a reserve liter.
195 on the dash, plus usually another 30 that's the reserve on the bike.
Yeah.
Plus a liter, which would probably, what were you averaging? Like 40 miles a gallon?
Somebody, multiple people have asked that in the comments, and
You don't know.
I
You have no idea.
It was just one of those things like, this is not what I'm focusing on. I'm
Well,
focusing
so how
on...
big's the fuel tank on the Ibex?
No idea.
Great.
Let me guess, 5 gallons.
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, if it's 5 gallons, you're getting 250 miles to the gallon. Or you're getting 250 miles
Bro,
to
I
the
wish.
tank.
Right.
I mean, you can do the math. That's almost 50 miles a gallon. So you're probably getting 40-ish miles to the gallon.
Yeah.
So what a gallon is like just under 2 liters or just over. It's like 1.75.
So much math. My brain does
so
not
realistically,
do this.
between the reserve and the 1 liter, you're getting
There's a
just
chance I could
like
have
275 is probably your range. 275, 285.
Yeah, but like when you're doing something by yourself like that, do
It's
you
sketchy.
want to?
You don't want to do that,
Dude,
You
50
don't wanna do
miles an
that.
hour. At 50 miles to E, I was like, bro, I am threading the needle of a bullshittery happening. Okay, so we made it through.
Yeah,
we
sorry.
made it through our first episode.
Last thing.
Okay, last
All
thing.
that to say, speaking about like the backside of Nebraska,
Mm-hmm.
the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life, besides my wife,
Nice.
right?
Nice job.
Which is just true.
do we have an ass kissing?
No, we don't.
No,
You sack of shit.
that works.
Well, that'll work. But I was cruising across South Dakota,
okay.
and then you get into Montana, and everyone's like, Montana's so beautiful, it's all mountainous, and it was flat. Fun fact, it'll take you 12 hours to drive across Montana. Ask me
Okay.
how I know. But I got like
I'm not.
probably 5 hours in, I'm getting close to, I guess, Billings or Bozeman, one or the other, I don't recall.
Okay.
But like it's just rolling hills for the last day,
Yeah.
and then you come up and over the hills, and you see 15,000-foot mountains in front of you.
That is what I love.
It is just opening to like a painting. It's
Yeah.
the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life.
That is that. Okay,
I
so
pulled over, and damn right I do, Mystic. I pulled over and like just sat there for like an hour because I was exhausted anyway. But I'm like,
So,
this is the coolest thing I've
I
ever
think
seen.
that's a really cool thing to end on, talking about long distance riding. Is
See what I did?
this kind of happens when I do press launches, and if any of you guys that have seen my press launch videos, I almost get more excited about the landscape that I'm riding through than the motorcycle I'm
we're
on.
like in Georgia, and then we know Georgia.
Georgia's awesome, and if you've never been here, going to North Georgia and riding the roads are fantastic. But there's a thing about landscape that
Yeah.
you don't get to see it unless you're on a mountaintop. Whereas there's other places where you're just riding or
you're in
driving
it.
or whatever, and then out of nowhere, you are just in this crazy video game. So if we can end on anything, I would really say to you guys, if you're kind of thinking about doing an iron butt or doing some sort of like long traveling,
Even if
it is
you're going to do a
incredibly
1,000-mile
awesome.
trip, take a couple days to do it.
Yeah,
Enjoy
even
yourself.
if you don't do an iron butt, like doing motorcycle traveling is very different than car
Yeah.
traveling. You
Oh.
are out there, you are in it, and you do, at least for me, I feel like I'm a part of where I'm at way more on a motorcycle.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're not,
You're
in your little car or
yeah,
whatever.
you're not in your bubble.
So definitely do it if you guys are thinking about doing it. It is a very unique feeling to travel on a motorcycle, and I incredibly enjoyed my first attempt. I mean, I didn't enjoy it on the day, but looking back on it, I'm so glad I did that.
retrospectively, yeah.
I'm so glad I did my own, and I think you guys should definitely do it if you have the inkling to do that. And yeah, high five, bud. This was a nerve-wracking episode to do, and I'm glad everything went well. You guys hold me to it. I'm gonna do my best to have an audio version of this up tomorrow morning, and by morning I do mean midday.
Hey Siri,
Oh, you're gonna
remind
ruin
me
everybody's
tomorrow
phone.
morning at 10:30 to upload
Thanks, Ghost. Yeah.
to upload podcast audio.
Okay, there you go. We're stopping it. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching live on Two Wheels. We will be back next week for another live show talking about motorcycles. I think I've gotten shorter I think my chair is slowly going down.
It is.
Okay.
You're
I'm not
sinking.
just losing my mind.
You're
Great. We'll see you guys next week.
Y'all be good. Have a great weekend. Let me make sure we don't have any more
Jesus
super chats.
Christ.
I do know how to stay off the couch. I'm a professional ass kisser. Thank you. I do love my wife very much.
I do too.
We
Wives are great.
We love you too, Hobbit. Josh Hill, you want to ride up Blood Mountain? You're afraid to go alone. Hit me up on the Discord. I live 30 minutes
Josh,
from there.
why are
and
you
I'm
scared to go
always-
up Blood Mountain?
Always happy to ride up there. Yeah, don't treat it like a racetrack. Treat it like a regular ride. Ride your ride. Don't try to keep up with people. Just have a good time. That's what it's
Absolutely.
about. You know?
All right, dudes. We'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye, friends.
Oh my God.